The number of international students in the US is at an all-time high, and USC frequently ranks as the number one institution for foreigners seeking an education in America. But the number of Americans studying abroad is roughly one-third of international students in the US. Things are changing though, and more American students than ever before are packing their bags and traveling. According to the National Association of Foreign Student Advisors, 300,000 Americans study overseas each year, twice as many as those who did 15 years ago.
Keegan Vaughn traveled to London last year as part of a master's program in global communications.
It's a dual degree, which means you get the first degree from the London School of Economics in London, which was an amazing experience. And then you get to choose if you want to go to Shanghai for Fudan University or if you want to go to USC. So my second year I chose USC and I graduated in May. So that's kind of how the degree works.
Vaughn says his biggest challenge was how to discover London and still get his work done.
One thing I would say is don't get blinded by all the bright lights, because that definitely is what happened with me in London. I got a little distracted and school slipped a little bit, and at the end I was kind of pulling my hair out. So that'd be number one, is stay focused and get your work done.
Alana Taybak says she found the curriculum overseas to be quite different compared to the US.
It's night and day. They're completely different. So the London School of Economics, like I said, was theory-based. It was very structured and it seemed a lot more serious, whereas here the concepts are a lot more applied. They relate specifically to the industry itself, and there's more creativity involved.
This global communication student offers this advice.
The first would just be to do it. Don't question it, do it. And the second would be to keep an open mind. Say yes to whatever you can. Unless you're really uncomfortable with something, why not do whatever is coming your way? Go out and see things, try things. You know, if you're studying, go and find a really cute cafe to study at. You can kind of find ways to integrate both together.
Like Vaughn and Taybak, more than 50% of Americans who choose to study abroad go to Europe, and specifically to countries such as the UK, France, Spain, and Italy. Latin America is the second most popular region, followed by Asia.
Alexina Estrada, a 21-year-old exchange student from Mills College in California, decided to overlook some of the more usual destinations for American students. She chose New Zealand.
I guess I decided New Zealand because I'm not very outdoorsy at home. I've never been very adventurous. I've always been more of the keep your nose in the books and play by the rules and, listen to everybody. So I definitely think I wanted to come here because when I think of New Zealand, I think of like outdoors.
Going abroad has opened her eyes to new perspectives and new ways of thinking.
The United States, we have this tendency to be hostile to others who have a different opinion than us. Or, we tend to think there's only like two different sides to a story, whereas here I think a lot more people are more relaxed to talk about these different issues and really sit there and think about what's happening and think about what others are saying before they say something else too.
But Estrada admits she's been homesick and independent living isn't always easy.
And now here I kind of have to figure out, where's my closest grocery store? Where's the cheapest grocery store? Where can I go to get some cheap clothes? Or, where's the closest doctor's office? Stuff like that. So trying to figure out all that on my own has been a really big challenge.
Even though more American students are studying abroad, the US is still behind most other countries. China, for example, sends as many students to the US as the US sends to the entire world. For Annenberg Media, I'm Walid El Atrache.